I believe in structure, and I believe structure helps me wrestle some of my emotional uncertainty to the ground. It's important to have structure in my life because then I know that I can measure what I'm doing and how well I'm doing it. And it gives me an opportunity to reflect on some of my activities and really refine it. So in terms of structure, it's important that we structure everything: your calendar, your day, your activities, your practice, your prospecting, your presentations, your objection handling. Everything comes down to structure, because when you've got it organized, then your real, true selling skills shine. People see it because you don't have to focus on what you're doing. You're really comfortable with that. You can focus on where you are, not what you're delivering. So structure is really important, and it all starts with what time do you get up in the morning? The question I have for you is your success important? I got to think it is. And the thing about real estate is if you bring your A game, I'll show you what to do. You bring the commitment and we can take this thing anywhere you want to go. But if it's important, you got to get out of bed in the morning. I can tell you top producers get more done before 9 than most agents get done before noon. If this is really urgent, important, and serious to you and you're committed to it, then it's not how you do anything, it's how you do everything. And how you do anything will establish how you do everything. And there's only one way to do something, and that's the right way. My suggestion to you is get up with the sun. Get your day organized. Do your morning high five like I taught you. Hydrate, get out for a walk, do some stretching, come back, meditate, figure out how you're going to get your day organized, and be saddled up and ready to go by 9 a.m. Remember, top producers get more done before 9 than most people get done before noon. Second thing I would say to you is pre-plan your week. Take out your calendar. Take your priorities for the week. Create your list of priorities. Then take those priorities and start to plug them into time blocks on your calendar. When's the best time to do prospecting? When's the best time to circle back and have a conversation with your present clients? When's the best time to do an open house, office meetings, MLS tours, date night, time to go to the gym, time with the kids? Now, as I've always said to you, it won't be perfect, but it's going to be a whole lot better than having no plan whatsoever. At the end of the week, you won't get done everything you want when you wanted to do it. But the truth of the matter is, if you're thoughtful and you have an awareness, then you're more likely to get a lot more done. And those little activities really add up. And by the end of the week, you've got a lot accomplished. I would go on to say the next thing is you need to customize your buyer presentation. You want to be prepared for the next buyer presentation appointment you have so that you have a process and you can build value and get that commitment in terms of your buyer representative agreement. If you don't have a good one, check in with our office. We've got some that are available. They are really, really well done. The graphics are amazing. The dialogues are easy to use. And because you're one of our students, you get a 50% discount. So if you don't have one, call into our office and we'll help you get it organized. Make a list of your recommended concierge services. These are the local businesses that you have a relationship with. Now, let me just say that we only hook up with the very best in town. It's never about what's cheap, it's about what's excellent. Because every referral you send out, every recommendation you give, your reputation goes with it. So if somebody has a bad experience, it's coming back to you. So you got to be careful who you connect with. I would go on to say that practice makes perfect. And one of the things I always struggle with is when salespeople build a presentation, but they don't want to role play it. The best thing to do is set some time aside every week on your calendar to do some role playing with your accountability partner. Have them role play with you and vice versa. But it's better to do it here from a practice perspective than to lose an opportunity with a real buyer or a real seller. So practice makes perfect, and we want to do it over and over and over again to the point where you know what slide's coming up in the presentation before you hit the next button. You want to make sure you book 3 appointments this week. Remember, I've always said to you, there's magic in threes. Somebody's going to want too much. Somebody's not going to want to pay us enough, but the perfect one is right there. And if we get all tangled up with the ones who won't, we can't be with the ones that will. The secret to your success is prospecting for quality clients, people who are not interested but are committed in buying a house. Update your agent success app. If you don't track it, you can't change it. I mean, how would you know what to fix if you weren't taking any form of accountability? Let me go on and say this. This technology that we built isn't for everyone. I can tell you that right now. It was really designed for elite agents, people who are truly committed to their success, not interested. We're looking for the folks that want to know how many calls they have to make to get an appointment, how many appointments they need to go on to get a listing, how many listings they need to cash a commission check, what's the weak link, how do I make the adjustments, and how do I make tomorrow better than it was today, which has got to be better than yesterday. Now, if you're not interested in doing that, this isn't the technology for you. It's going to take committed people about 5 minutes every night to have that constant awareness. Did I do what I said I was going to do?